Good morning everyone, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. I do usually do the videos in the afternoon, but I just wanted to get this particular CX-5 advertised on our website as soon as possible, because I don't think it will hang around long. It's a really nice example, and I think it represents excellent value for money, but I'll tell you more about that in the video. So this particular CX-5 came in as a part exchange from a doctor customer of ours. He purchased, it was a couple of months old, I believe, CX-6D, really nice car. So we supplied this particular CX-5 to a doctor new, and he's also used us to maintain the car, which is also good. So basically that means a car we know really well, which is what we like to sell on to other customers, etc. So it's a 2018 registration car. It is a 2-litre diesel with a 6-speed automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive model, in machine grey, fantastic colour for the CX-5, or in fact any Mazda. The mileage, so little higher than what we usually see, but that's why I think this car is pretty unusual for us to get one in at this kind of value and mileage. So yeah, it just basically, I think, in my opinion anyway, represents excellent value for money. So as I said, machine grey paintwork, and before I forget, which I usually do, specification wise, it's a Sport Nav, so really well specified example of a CX-5. And I'll just show everyone around the car slowly, just to get across the condition of the car, the paintwork, etc. Really nice condition, very well looked after. The doctor, I won't mention his name, really looked after the car well, and obviously maintained the car with us. I'll show you all the service history, etc. Later on in the video. No kind of major marks or anything to kind of report. And then obviously this badge denotes all-wheel drive, which is very nice to have. And before I forget again, this is the 175 PS model, so the higher power output than the lower. I think there was also a 150 PS in kind of the 2018 model. I've only been with the brand for about, well, a couple of months, but yeah, that's what I can tell you. So we've already got a tow bar fitted, so if you're looking for like an all-round vehicle, something practical that you also want to tow with, makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, if it's already got the tow bar fitted. Just onto the driver's side, offside, really lovely condition. Reflection in the paintwork, fantastic. No kind of dings or major dents or anything like that. Really, yeah, just really does show how the car has been cherished. Alloy wheels, I'd say a couple of very minor marks, to be honest, but certainly nothing kind of major. You'd really have to bend down and look at them to kind of notice any marks. Tyres, Toyo Proxys, and they're matching all round, excellent tyres. Rear wheel. And then I'll just show everyone in the boot. So button under here, and up that comes. Really nice and simple and effortless to use. In the boot, fantastic space, really generous boot space in the CX-5s. That's why, well, one of the many reasons they are really popular. Got our overmats here, and then something quite maybe minor to most people, but I really like these storage spaces. They're quite neat, and they can you can put some stuff, whatever you need in there, and they'll be hidden, concealed, and no one would know, well, other than other CX-5 owners, that they're here. And also you've got the same on the other side. There we go. So really great use of the kind of all the space in the back, in the boot area, should I say, and it also neatens up the boot floor. let's lift up the boot floor. So we've got a spare wheel, something I believe the new models don't come with, so that's useful to have. And then there you can see our BOSE subwoofer in the, well, sits in the recess of the spare wheel. So really well packaged and designed, I think. Mazda, you know, what they've done in the boot, really good design, and great use of space. So should you need extra boot space here, as easy as that, and the rear seats fold flat, and obviously you get a really humongous kind of boot space. You can put kind of long items in, etc. So yeah, excellent boot space on the CX-5. Button up here, press that, and there we go, the bootledge, or tailgate, if that's what you like to call it, shuts. Onto rear, into the rear even. I'll fix the rear seats back in position. So black leather on the interior of the car, contrasting stitching, really nice condition, no kind of major marks or anything to report. Rear armrest comes down, you know, pair of cup holders for rear passengers, additional storage space in there. Oh, and there's some outputs there, USB. Put that all back. So yeah, I think Mazda have really thought through the kind of design and everything, and the kind of packaging, I would say, of the CX-5. It's just really you know, easy car to live with and use. That's why they're so popular, I think, in my opinion. Into the front, just show everyone the door card first. Obviously we've got our BOSE speakers there, electric window and mirror controls, and then onto the interior in the front. Really lovely condition, excellent condition for the mileage of the car as well. Not that, you know, 81,000 miles is not high to me personally. I've had cars with 250, 300,000 miles, and it's all about how they've been looked after and maintained. And clearly we can see this car has been cherished. Electric memory seats. We've got all our kind of safety features, parking controls, traction control, start-stop button, and there's another button to open and shut the tailgate. Okay, I'll just climb in. Start the engine, which is foot on the brake, start button, shut the window, and show everyone around the interior of this CX-5. So I'm going to show everyone this feature first, because this is something I often forget and remember after I've finished doing the video. So sunroof, which is a feature of the Sport Nav model, really nice tilt and slide sunroof. Buttons there, so you can see up and down, and slides back. So really nice to have, and hopefully you know, you can make use of that in the coming kind of spring and summer months. And then, you know, should you wish, if it's raining or something and it looks pretty depressing outside, just shut the kind of sunroof and ignore the weather kind of. So that's really nice to have, but it does let a lot of extra light into the car. That's why I like it personally. But yeah, let's move on and look at the infotainment screen. So here we've got sat nav, new destination, for example, find address, you know, and there we go, really simple and easy to use. Let's go back to home. So sat nav there, settings, communication, connect to a Bluetooth device. Not on this occasion, we won't. Back to home, music, station list, and then obviously we can connect whatever way, DAB, Bluetooth, etc., USB, whatever way you like, and you've got applications there. Okay, on to the climate control controls here. Really simple and easy to use again. Fan speed, temperature, there, so as easy as that, and then off. Another really nice feature of the of this particular specification, Sport Nav, heated seats, 3-stage, as you can see here. All importantly, heated steering wheel, which is really nice to have. Once you get used to that, you know, you don't want to do without. Gear selector here, self-explanatory, really easy and you know, to use. And then these are all our controls for the entertainment sat nav kind of screen. Electronic parking brake, release, and that's on, as easy as that. Some more cup holders, storage under the armrest, and more kind of USB and 12 volt output connectivity. And I'll just show everyone the gauges, the dials, and that's the mileage, 81,411 miles. And then speed in front of you, rev counter, and obviously there you've got your indicator to tell you reverse, neutral, drive, etc. Steering wheel finished in leather, really nice and ergonomically designed and nice to the touch. I really like the Mazda steering wheels. Volume controls, you know, answer your phone, hang up, decline calls, whatever there. And on the other side we've got our cruise control buttons, controls. And then another feature I must remember to show everyone is the head-up display. Try and get that on camera. You know, another basically feature of this particular CX-5 has a head-up display. Really excellent feature, I think. Once you get used to it, you've got all the information, you know, through the windscreen. So you've got the speed, recognises speed limits, sat nav directions, left, right, etc. And really means you don't have to take your eyes off the road. So really, I think a safety feature at the same time. What else can two keys, of course, with the car. And then I shall just show everyone the service history. So obviously, of course, this is the car, 1st of March 2018, CX-5 in machine grey. So 2.2 litre, sorry, I got that incorrect actually. The 2 litre is the petrol engine. The diesel is a 2.2 litre, of course. My mistake, apologies for that. Diesel engine, 175 PS, so the higher output, and the all-wheel drive, which it doesn't say here actually, but it is the all-wheel drive model. So I'll just talk everyone through the service history, which is really excellent. That's why I printed, you know, I just want to show everyone this service history in the video. So TW White & Sons Orpington, PDI'd by us in February. First service, 11,000 miles. Second, 19,000 miles. Look at the date between the services there. You know, about 3 months, September and December in the same month. That's how you know, the previous and only owner, he really did maintain the vehicle and cherish it. So that's another reason I just wanted to get this advertised as soon as possible, and give people the opportunity to, you know, to take a look at the car and purchase it. So where was I? 19,000 miles, 29,000 miles, 37,000 miles. So you know, he's to be honest over servicing the car, you know, before it's even due. But yeah, regardless, really an excellent service history. So the last one was 37. Focus please. Excellent. Then we've got 45, 53, 63, 74, and now we're at 81,000 miles. And of course the car will come with a service from ourselves again, so nothing to worry about for the next 12 months. So really second to none service history. So yes, the mileage is 81,000 miles, a little more than kind of other CX-5s of the same age, but I think that's all kind of relative, because the service history is excellent. And what that means is, that's why I like this particular example, because it's a great colour. It's also obviously a high specification model. You've got everything you should need or want. One owner, really well looked after, and the mileage, basically the number on the speedo, the dashboard, just means it represents better and excellent value for money compared to an example with 40,000 miles, you know, for let's just say 40, so half the mileage. But the car has been looked after, maintained, drives the same, looks the same, but it just means that obviously effectively it's better value for money, just because of the mileage. So I like value for money, and that's why I like this particular example. The video is long enough now. I've just seen it's 15.5 minutes, so I won't go on any longer. If you have any questions, email us, call us, we're more than happy to help. If you have a part exchange, fantastic. We do like part exchanges. You'll often see we've got kind of all sorts of cars on our website, and they are part exchanges from customers. And if you haven't dealt with us before, check out our reviews online, see what we're about. Have a little read up on us, and yeah, you can just get an idea of who you're kind of dealing with. So finally, thank you for watching. I won't go on any longer, and yeah, hope to hear from you soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.